sure you have a schedule you guys will go by. Inside this cabinet we have the motor overload devices. Sometimes if a motor fails, overamps or whatever, this will trip. They should all be set properly for the FLA on the motor, so we shouldn't experience any issues. But if for some reason one of these trips, if you notice a motor, you're not getting airflow, one of those might be tripped. It's something that commonly happens.
So how many overloads are there? 5?
Yes.
Meaning there's 5 motors?
Correct. 5 motors, they're all direct drive ECM fan motors. No lubrication required, no real maintenance on them. Kind of a set it and forget it kind of thing.
Seeing that as the return for the exhaust, am I looking at that right?
Yeah, that is exhaust. So we have on the other side. Should have another box for our supply fan motors. Same thing with the overloads inside. I don't know if there's 5 in this one or not. And there is. So the same fan wall.
So 10 motors total.
10 motors. Us. Okay. You call us. So there's 5, the 3 1/4 horse. They're kind of odd. They're EBM PAPS motors. Very common motor in Daikin applied equipment. So we would have them.
And to troubleshoot those motors would be this standard, straightforward check windings.
There is actually, I can provide, I think I have your phone number. I can provide some literature on, it's different.
Okay.
It's a different troubleshooting procedure on those motors. The winding, ohming out the windings doesn't work on those.
Okay.
So on your typical PSC motor, it's different.
Yeah,
so,
we could have that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'll find that and make sure I get that over to you guys. Other than that, I mean, we're just moving air. We've got the filter bank on the other side, the damper, for exhaust, airflow monitoring station. We've got another bank of filters here as well. So, and those ones are getting hit with outside air, so they're going to dirty up faster. So,
Any adjustments on the magnet wheel? They're set, ready to go.
They're set and ready.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. That was, yeah.
That's why we'll
let that dry out. But no, I'm sure all of the, hopefully all of the booklets Apollo has for, I'm not sure.
They're making its way over.
Yeah, okay, good. But that's all I got on this, really.
What's a recommendation on how often to change the filters? Because we have contractors who come in 3 to 4 times a year.
Yeah, I would say quarterly is probably wise with them being the 2-inch filters. With the smoke and extremes, it might be better to check them more, often. But these look like they're due. If you just look inside here, they look pretty dark already. So, and I don't know how long.
I think Apollo is working on changing these out.
Before you guys end it.
Yeah, and then we have another change out after we're 100% done moving dirt over there, so
Okay.
that's been kicking them up pretty good. Just
Yeah.
dust in there.
All the construction and
Is that
everything.
the only control box on this unit, and that just feeds the motor, or is there something else
So there is
inside the unit?
No, that's all we're gonna have.
What about the pressure references, controls?
So all of that is, I believe, is located. That would be along, you know.
So they supplied those pressure references, like, because the way I'm envisioning is we're just monitoring building and duct static pressure.
Right.
So Long is supplying those controls, or is there anything that this unit
Like a
comes
pressure
with?
transducer or anything? To my knowledge, no. That would all be under Long's stuff. Yeah. So they left that unlatched for the short guys like me.
And that's your
So it's a heat recovery unit.
amps on that.
That
This
actually,
is actually like our first style.
of these,
So I'm very
let's see.
There's no
There may be a, I'll tell you right now, this is a pretty unique one, but I'm gonna have to. It doesn't look like there's a belt on that motor, but there has to be. And to access that, there it is right there. So if you look inside here, there is it's like a chain link belt.
Oh yeah, I see it down there.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of water. I don't know if that's getting drawn in here right now, or... Yeah. Filters, supply fan motor should be in here. Another direct drive motor. This does have Zerk fittings on top for lubrication.
Hey, battery goes brand.
I wonder if we're getting a demand, a damper's opening. And yeah, like you said, the purpose of this is to make up air into the kitchen area whenever the exhaust fan's running. So,
through this area, I think it's just that guy. There's a Milwaukee coming. I got that Milwaukee there. You got one of these for me. Yeah.
Yep, looks like the fan's kicking on right now. Someone's cooking. And that's about it. I mean, not much more to this one. What else we got? Air handler.
Yeah, so you have to go down.
Going to be pretty similar to the DOAS units. Just looking at these with our electrical boxes. Looks like we have 6 motors here. These are our supply side motors. They're the same motor size as the motors on the DOAS unit, which is interesting. But same deal, just the overloads in there that, you know, if you are not seeing the airflow you want to see, or I don't know what the Niagara system looks like, if you can tell if a motor is down, you know, that'd be a good place to start, just at the overloads. This looks like it's all longs stuff that ties into the BMS as well. Kind of going over everything. So we got our filter gauge, so our filter should be in here. We got the 1-inch pre's and 4-inch. Those motors are also, since they're the same as the DOAS, they don't have the Zerk fittings.
Cabinet.
You know, find out. I don't know what's in here. No. Yeah, so that's all for the hydronic.
Gotcha.
So this door should probably have motors behind.
That's probably return fan motors. It's gonna about blow the door open on me.
Okay. Yeah. So we don't need to access it. But these should be the returns, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we've got a light in there. If you want to get, if you're in there servicing or changing a motor or whatever, that's kind of
some other units that had that, but they didn't label it. So I'm like,
yeah. Any questions about this?
Any actuators up here?
So just inside here we will have, sure, maybe around the other side might be a better access for it. There might be Daikin's version, which is like the Siemens one. I want to get my eyes on him. They are the limos. So we'll have access on the other side to the other one. But does that light switch work? So yeah, on the other side, same deal. That's all I got on this too. So.
I think we covered everything. The limos.
So, disconnects on this side is kind of the business end. Obviously, up here all our pipe connections are made and our condensate pumps located. Behind this panel is the controls section, and that panel just kind of swings out and allows access to the tandem ECM motors. There's no lubrication on those motors. They're direct drive, sealed motors. Hydronic coil. The condensate pump, I'm sure you guys are aware, those are going to need to be cleaned periodically. At least once a year, probably. Or they have the tablets that you can put in the reservoir that do a pretty good job of reducing the buildup of the organic growth or whatever you want to call it. Short of that, any questions about him? Not much to him. There's 2 fans, like I said.
Is there 2 coils up there? Or is
Okay.
there just one coil?
Looks like we just have the 1 coil.
So I'm assuming it's just...
We may have 2 coils in there, actually, as I'm looking at this. Be a good question for the plumber.
Well, I would assume there's 2 because of the
Yeah.
safe pump.
Yeah. And we're not going to be sweating in with a hot coil. So, we've got the Belimo actuators on these 2. So yeah, air, coil. I want to say, yeah, I'm not 100% certain on. It should be, yeah. Right here, it looks like we have a door that kind of slides with it being painted, but that is your filter door right there. So you've got the tabs. Looks like it slides up and out. So.
Oh, like
Those probably 2-inch filters too.
Looks like they might be 4-inchers,
4
but
inches, all right.
at least that's what that door would facilitate a 4-incher, but they might
Alright.
be 2-inch. Yeah, I'm sure Apollo's working on the filter list.
we
They
have a list.
Okay.
All right.
Filter list and the Belimo actuator list and valves and all that stuff.
So.
we should have like the valves schedule. I don't know about the actuators today. I'm sure there's like something about the actuators they used in their O&M book or something.
We've also got a disconnect for the pump as well. A little switch, a little light switch style disconnect for the pump.
Boy,
To make sure those are all on. Yeah. So that's pretty much it on those 2.